I'm going to do a drive around tour of town to hit some of the spots actually in town. Every year for the pageant weekends, the Walnut Grove Museum and Pageant put together a brochure. It has lots of information of what you can see in the museum and what you can see around town. But the part that we're really interested in today is the map. I did a map trip last time I was in DeSmet, and this time I'm doing it again, but with a newer map. This is the Laura Ingalls Wilder Museum, and we'll turn around and see Highway 14 is right there, and then you turn onto 8th Street, and then this is Ingalls Drive. And let's take it from there. We're going to do a tour around town. We are on the corner of 8th Street and Ingalls Street, and we're going to turn here on Ingalls Street, and we're going to hit the spots on the museum map, which I will hopefully be putting right about here. So there's the museum, their little house replica front for photos, their lumber house display, and this is their Walnut Grove on the Banks of Plum Creek water tower. We're coming around next on this road that runs in front of the museum is the community center, and this is where they do the pageant dinners, so we're gonna come here very soon because I want to make sure I get one. It's an important thing to do because it really supports Walnut Grove's volunteer organizations most of the year. I'm adding a couple things to the list that you get on the map because I think it's worth pointing out. Over here on the left is the site of the Walnut Grove Tribune building. And actually, it's where Dean Butler and that group were signing during the 2014 TV House reunion. On the right here is a building the pageant people had for a while and were trying to sell. I don't know if they still are. On the left is the Creamery building that has fond memories. They do scrapbooking and some antiques. Used to be more antiques, now it's more scrapbooking. On the right here is the town's grocery store, which you may want to know if you're here. I had to buy Band-Aids there one time. On the side of the building is a mural. They used to have kind of an 70s looking white and blue two-tone mural. They have since redone it and painted it to reflect more the Hmong culture. Hmong play a very important role here in Walnut Grove. And as we're coming up over here, I'll just say they were invited into the United States because of their efforts to help help our side during the Vietnam War, and they were sent to the Twin Cities, and they were having lots of trouble with living in that type of culture. They decided to come to the small town. One of the daughters of one of the leaders said, well, if we're going to move to a small town, let's move to Walnut Grove. And so they have been here ever since and have a lot of impact on the town, really positive impact. Straight ahead is the Laura Ingalls Wilder Elementary, and in there, which you really can't get into, is the school library, which is decorated Laura Ingalls Wilder. And the high school building is here right beside it, and that has the gym in it, which is where the pageant was the first year. And we're coming along to 7th Street, and I actually wanted to go back the other way. Shirley Knockham used to live out of town to the left. She does not anymore. Oh, here's the city park. Middle Street. Okay, and I'm going to turn right here onto Main Street. Okay. This is where I'm going to be speaking tomorrow. Now, what do I want for a cross piece? I want 5th Street. Okay, so that's 7th. That's 6th. Here's 5th Street. Okay, now I circled around again because I turned right to show you the high school, but it's really easier to find things turning to the left. And this is Washington. And we're going to turn. And we're going to actually come down to 4th Street. This one's 5th. So this is 4th, and right here on the corner you can see the site of Laura's first school. So when she was talking about walking into school, this is where the actual school building was. It's the site, not the actual building. And there's a nice sign in front. Walnut Grove has always done a great job with putting signs to direct you to places around town, but I think it looks like they have fewer of them now than they used to. And then I want to, this is 4th, so we're going to go up to 5th now, which is a block closer to the museum and the pageant grounds, heading west, if that helps. And this is 5th Street, and in 5th Street on okay, so on 5th Street right here should be the site of the Congregational Church, which is the church that Pa and Ma attended in Walnut Grove. This is where Pa's church bell was rung. And we're going to follow 5th Street down after we cross Washington and keep looking on our left. And here's the English Lutheran Church, which now has Pa's bell. And there is, you can't really see it well at all, but it's in the belfry there. I can almost see it. That's Pa's bell, his real bell, and hopefully you get a chance to have somebody bring it for you. And those are the places that they mostly have labeled now. They used to have a lot more. Maybe I will have to find one of the old maps to bring around. I hope you enjoyed this drive around Walnut Grove, and that you will check out some more videos right in the corner where you are.